Hey, you! They actually made it here! What are we gonna do?
Perhaps I need to arrange a lesson in how to address one's superiors.
No! Oh, no, that won't be necessary. Sir?
What a farce.
How did we just walk in on?
I wonder if it's like this at the Wonderland Park and Crossbelt too.
It's nothing like this at all, Fairy.
Oh.
Crappy knockoffs and cast members that break character in front of guests! You guys are seriously amateur!
I'm all but positive you're the ones that sent me that message. But that aside, you did steal an exhibit from the auction, so we're just gonna have to treat this as an emergency commission.
My, how fascinating. Well, why are you simply standing there? Continue your act.
Your luck's run out now that this cat's crossed your path. Watch out, because this shameless kitty with a dynamite bod is going to the whack, bam, kapow you all! Meow!
Ugh! Cut it out already!
Those are, quite the lines. But what was that last part supposed to mean?
I haven't heard someone talk like that in over 10, 20 years. Perhaps she's older than she looks.
Oh, how dare you! I'm still in my early 30s! You really are just as much of a pain in the ass as my underling said you were, old man!
Ah, I see.
That's right. Master went and wiped out all your minions a few years ago, huh?
I'm told she jumped bail and fled the country, leaving behind a substantial debt.
You don't mean she's...
Yes. We ran into her several times during the events in March.
But the masked asshole and the hat bastard there are new, yeah?
Our masked ghost here is one thing. It seems like the other guy isn't the one I was hoping to run into. But maybe he'll be just as good after all.
Oh, pay me no mind. I'm here for little other reason than to even out the numbers. Think I'm starting to get the picture. So, you're really gonna take us on 3-9? Must be pretty confident then. Way I hear it, you're no pushovers.
Cutting insight worthy of the shackled one who drifts between light and shadow. It is my duty to assess this device regardless, so I may as well test your mettle at the same time. Now, show me if you are worthy to bear witness to my declaration!
Since it's come to this, I'm going all meowt! I'll beat the so-called real Grim Cat and take her place at the top of the scratching post!
Like hell you will! I am she who shines light on the darkness and punishes evil. Phantom Thief Grimcat! And I'll show you just how better than you the real deal is!
It would appear there's not for it. I shall do my part as well.
I'm sensing a strong emission of spiritual energy from the Orgment. And not only that, this is just like what happened with the Genesees.
Finally! Things are getting interesting.
We'll rip the masks right off, you shady bunch of imposters!
Let's go!
It's about time. Let's dance.
If I may be so bold, I shall be your opponent. We will do battle in this place betwixt reality and illusion.
Allow us to lower the curtain on this little farce of ours.
By the heavens!
Pierce! Whoa! You're not kidding away! No!
Way to fire me up!
Now's an ideal time for a boost.
Come, exhibit your might.
Pressure him and move it. Thanks.
Here to support! Wonderful! Activating skill!
Let's get this heist underway. I hope you're ready.
The boost gauge limit has been raised!
Bittersweet
My move now.
Can't hide anything from us! Rouse! Green Force!
You saved me. Appreciate that.
Pressure him and move it.
I'm the real here.
My moment has come. Slivers of thought. Turn my flights of fancy into spears of light. Payback time. How's this? Slivers of thought.
I'll show you who the real Grimcat is.
First of all, the real Grimcat would never meow. Meow, understand? Wait, what?
If you're the real one, don't start copying her, dumbass.
Chop, chop!
Activating skill.
Still got more.
Good luck!
Activating
Freezing
skill.
wind.
Slivers of thought. Payback time.
So, you gonna get rid of that goofy looking hat anytime soon, or?
To be frank, it actually rather obstructs my vision. Perhaps you'd like to try knocking it from my head?
Such peculiar powers. Could it be?
So full throttle! ZOC initiating!
You saved
How's this? Payback time.
At your service.
I'm the for real deal here.
If you please.
Yeah!
Thanks.
Backup's here.
Activating skill. Boost gauge upgrade.
Do them in, Van.
Activating skill!
I ain't showing any mercy.
Boost gauge limiter!
My, this is more arduous.
Now I'm desperate! Yeah?
Payback time.
What?
Payback time.
Get heavily! Ouch!
Take a seat. The grand reveal.
It's go time.
Show us your parameters, please.
I like where this is headed.
Tagging out.
The star has arrived.
Keep it up! It's working!
Activating ZOC.
I'll support you!
Have some of this! Not done yet.
I'll support you!
Here goes. Out with
Boost gauge limiter released.
Payback time.
I'll
Initiating drive. Activating skill! Now!
Payback time! Not the number!
The Meowsterful Grimcat defeated in a place like this.
I did it!
Broke some new ground.
How do you like that?
Damn you! You cat freak! I'm done playing this stupid game!
Well, I mean, we knew it was her anyway.
Man, that really hurts to watch, you old bag. Aren't you a little too old to be running around doing kinky roleplay in public?
It wasn't kinky roleplay! Oh, and don't call me an old bag! I'm not that much older than you! Besides, I'm not into all that cheesy Phantom Thief junk!
Are you sure? You seem to really be enjoying the role.
If that's true, then you shouldn't have been running around acting like that in the first place.
Well, I didn't give her a script or anything, so all that was her own ad-libs. Oopsie, I broke character, huh? Oh well, I suppose we fooled around long enough as is. There's still one thing I wasn't able to confirm. But I suppose it's time for the curtain call on this little
Hold on! I'm not satisfied yet. Like I said before, you do have a pretty interesting aura about you. I got my hopes up after feeling a really strong one this morning. I was pretty excited for this fight, you know? There I was, thinking I might even be able to face off against your group's famous strongest member. I guess I wasn't so lucky.
So that's what she was really after this whole time.
Their group's strongest? Then these people truly are.
You have my sincerest apologies for raising your hopes so. It seems the one you are looking for is quite busy at the moment. Alas, I am no martial artist, and certainly no one worthy of the Silver Princess's regard.
Enough with the false modesty. Oni Kagura.
She was so fast!
Not fast enough.
That bastard doesn't even have a scratch on him!
Nice.
Using your legs. Does that not shame the title Divine Blade?
In my school, we use whatever works. Got it? So better start giving it your all.
Seems I've awoken the demon. Fine, I'll play till you grow weary.
She had Kasen.
Oh man, this is great stuff! Keep it up, you two!
At this rate, this whole place is going to collapse.
That's enough! You maniac!
So that's it.
Good call, Van.
Bravo! I'm so happy I got to see such a spectacular show, starring the Silver Princess herself, no less. So, that's the Armor of Shackles. Grendel, was it called? I'd heard about it from Mr. Oathbreaker, But it's even more thrilling to see in person!
That name! Their clandestine organization operates in the shadows across the continent, even holding a non-interference agreement with the President.
You people are from Ouroboros, aren't you?
Oh, I knew it. We definitely dragged this on too long now.
A pleasure to make your acquaintances. I am Enforcer number 0, Campanella the Fool. Though I've been fortunate enough to meet the Roaring Lion there many times before.
It's been many years since our first run-in. You haven't aged a day since then. Between yourself and your leader, there are a great many mysteries.
I definitely understand why you'd be curious, but there's no real point getting into all that right now.
As for myself, many pardons, but I shall refrain from a personal introduction at this juncture. Such greetings are better shared at a more opportune occasion, you see.
And what occasion might that be?
Wait, if you're with the Society, then you're a part of that too, aren't you?
Yep, that's his main task at the moment. I'm making the poor guy wear multiple hats and help me out here today too, though. You see, with Mr. Oathbreaker still off on his business trip, I'm terribly short on hands. On top of that, both of our new enforcers aren't answering any of my calls, so I'm really at a loss.
You mean Yorda and Ix, don't you?
Hey, I know you guys are always up to all kinds of shady crap the continent over. But give it to me straight. Are you the ones that made that white orbment? You even went as far as sending me that ridiculous message signed CC.
Now, there's no need to get so worked up. I wasn't trying to mimic your friend, if that's what you're thinking. Campanella the Clown. I was just using my initials, nothing more.
Don't give us that, Croc. You said it yourself earlier. Your title is the Fool.
Oh. Well, whatever. Don't sweat the details. I just wanted to add a fun sense of mystery to this little performance of ours.
To answer your question, the white orbment was not forged by our hands. We claimed it in a remote region to the north, where it was being used as part of a strange ceremony.
What?
Just like the one Mr. Arkwright saw last night.
I'm told that Ix made an appearance there. But as for the one who left this behind, at least, it seems pretty clear that it wasn't him.
So there's someone working with him after all?
But if it's not the Society, then who?
Hey, so that's all fine and good, but what about her? How did she transform like that? And what is she doing with the likes of you in the first place?
Oh, right. Forgot about all that. It kinda doesn't matter anymore, though.
Hey, it matters a lot!
Oh, that's simple. The 13 Factories has decided to assimilate her employer, Zect Arms. Yeah, it's been real tough for us after we lost both Rosenberg and the Black Workshop. Though it's the joke of the century to even compare this new manufacturer to either of the old ones.
How dare you look down on me, you bob-cut bellboy brat!
Refresh my memory. Just who was it that bailed you and your men out with the CID and then went on to graciously take you in?
I am your devoted servant, Lord Campanella.
The 13 Factories are the underground technology network that works for the Society.
And her company threw in its lot with them? A foolish choice.
On the topic of our foe, Cat, it seems she had gathered a substantial amount of data on the subject. I'm told she paid very close attention to researching not only your abilities, but your habits, mannerisms, and even your figure.
She what? Don't go doing stuff like that, you creepo!
Shut up! I am not a creepo! Oh, a simpleton like you would never understand a scientist's natural curiosity.
Pretty sure you're the only one who's curious like that.
Ah, but here lies the intriguing part. After we input all that data into the orbment, it was able to manifest a stunning recreation. Not up to par with the real deal, to be certain, but an eminently usable replica nonetheless.
How can that be?
If that's true, then this orbment is truly out of the ordinary.
I agree. It's so out of the ordinary, in fact, that not even our professor was able to fully analyze it. That's why I called you guys here today, to hand it over so you could take a crack at it.
What?
I see. So all those effects were due to the orbment after all.
Yep, it seemed like it boosted my illusions all on its own. Quite a handy little thing, if I do say so myself.
What game are you bastards up to? Handing over something so important without a care.
Don't tell me you rigged it with explosives or something.
We haven't done a thing to it. Feel free to look it over as much as you want. Just think of it as a little gift celebrating our newfound friendship. I've got high expectations for you guys. As for the originals that replica is based off of, if anyone were to gather all 8, they may just be able to grasp a certain something.
Everyone, are you okay?
Sorry we're late.
Didn't expect to find you here.
It's good to see you too. It feels like it's been ages.
Elaine, and you came too, Jin?
And Ren. Princess Jita and Najee came too.
I'm glad you're all okay. The situation up above at the auction hall has been dealt with.
With that over, I felt I would be remiss to not join in on this special opportunity. And it seems my instincts were correct. There are several people here I didn't expect to find.
More members of Ouroboros.
Well, well. This basement is getting pretty crowded.
As for me, I'm in the same boat as Jin and Elaine. We were all contacted by Brahmati. But, just like Walter and Lucrezia, I got a message from a certain fool as well.
Well, this was just such a good opportunity. I couldn't resist holding a reunion here.
Are you serious? I thought you needed me for something urgent, not some little meet and greet. Oh, hey there, Arkwright. Been a minute. Guess things are getting pretty interesting on your end now, huh?
Greetings, Silverblade, Campanella. It is such a delight to see you both again. However, I must say, I'm quite surprised to see you here, darling.
As am I. I do rather wish the Professor and Campanella would stop driving us to an early grave with work. It is my hope that the situation improves soon, once Harwood returns from his trip.
Dear me, I do not know if I'd expect him back anytime soon. He did seem ever so excited to depart.
Only reason you're drowning in work is because you agree to every job that comes your way. Act like a real enforcer and turn some down.
How the hell did we end up surrounded by these monsters?
Ren excluded. It's irritating that we can't do anything here.
So the Hat Guy really is an enforcer then?
Yeah, he's actually pretty well known in the guild.
Well then, as much as I'd love to stay here and chat longer, I know we're all busy, so let's get to it.
Get to what exactly?
I'm told that once the Society's plans reach certain milestones, they tend to put on a ceremony of sorts.
Apparently, they performed it in Liberl and Crossbell before.
Oh, I knew this would turn out to be interesting.
As the Grandmaster's representative, I, Campanella the Fool, make the following declaration. it is here in the Calvard Republic that the third phase of the Orpheus Final Plan will take place. The Eternal Recurrence Plan will commence now.
Where do you assholes think you're going?
You're gonna say all that cryptic stuff and then just leave?
Yep. I've handed over the augment, so that's enough for you to call this a successful 4SPG, right? Our agreement with the presidential office is still in place. So how about we both call this a day now? Wouldn't want to go breaking our deal, you know.
I'm certain that we shall meet again ere long. Perhaps I shall give a proper introduction at that time. Though that will, of course, depend on all of you. For now, I shall excuse myself.
I guess I'll quietly exit the stage. For now. But you'd better watch yourselves, Shabby Spriggan and Dim Cat. I'm going to use the Society as a stepping stone to complete the master plan I've been working on and...
A stepping stone, you say?
I'll serve your heart and soul forever and ever!
Oh, and before we head off, here's one more piece of info on the house. I'm guessing that little cult ceremony you ran into before had everyone joining in on a chant, right? A-D-A-D. I suspect what they were chanting was A because D. The letter A, the logic symbol, then the letter D. It would seem what these stand for is Alter Dawn.
A logic symbol? No.
Those words.
Why? Just something to think about for now. Well then, you have my utmost thanks for your participation in our performance here today. Ta-ta!
Alter Dawn. It would appear that the groundwork we laid will not go to waste.
Yes. All thanks to your Highness's wisdom and insight. Prince Sharid has already arrived in Basel. I also have been informed that preparations at home remain on schedule.
Excellent. Then it seems the time for us to act is nearly at hand. Not only for the sake of us and our friends, but for everyone who calls Zemuria home.
Truly well done. I'll update your evaluation rank.
I'll be taking that. That's just about perfect.
I'm honored.
Unbelievable. I finally get a chance to visit Liberl and Alsheim, and I can't even try any of the food? You could have at least let me buy a few souvenirs.
Well, unfortunately, we were running short on time. Now, if we had been traveling through Crossbell or Longport, it would have been a different story. But alas.
Personally, I'm glad we're making haste. Just to steer clear of trouble, you know? Can't say I ever imagined us entering the city like this, though.
Travel by car is the optimal method of transportation in the Republic, especially if we wish to remain undetected. A truth Dingo taught me, as a matter of fact.
Huh, that's so.
Oh? Were you familiar with them as well?
That I was. Used to work some under-the-table jobs with him, actually. He was the one who introduced me to Arkwright. We got along pretty well, I'd say, on account of us being the same age and all. Heck, we even shared a few drinks together. Heard about what happened to him last November, though. That some folks have spent the better part of the year dealing with what he left behind.
Unfortunately, yes.
Seeing as I was never directly involved in the situation, I'll refrain from speaking on it.
Well, anyway, what really matters is that everything turned out all right in the end. And that Lapis is finally back to normal. Oh, that reminds me, actually. You mentioned yesterday you got a new body or something?
Mm-hmm. I was considering going back to my old one at first, but... Well, after transferring over to Marduk, Jorg recommended I switch to a new body with all the latest tech.
Apparently, the Meister has connections with a few of Marduk's financial backers. Either way, as I've heard it told, this new body of hers was built to simulate her previous one, albeit with a slightly matured appearance.
Uh-huh, which is why I feel right at home in this thing. But the best part of all is that I'll be able to get updates in the future. I can't really do much with it until it's been properly optimized, of course. But I'll be able to eat my body weight in food in the meantime.
I think you said something about your palate sensors being more accurate now too, right? That things must taste like a real dream. Sure reminds me of someone else I know. Aren't you worried about what all that eating's gonna do to your friend's wallet, though?
Well, I'm open to financial contributions, if you're so concerned.
Oh, wow! It almost looks like there's a bunch of smoke out there. And is it just me, or is everything swaying?
Oh yeah, that right there is a sandstorm. Heard this region gets a whole bunch of them at the start of spring. And all that swaying, you see? That's called a heat haze. They're a pretty common sight in deserts, especially during the summer.
According to local weather reports, sandstorms have been occurring more frequently than usual this year. Fortunately, however, they've been confined to areas outside of the city and... Oh.
There it is!
Oh, so that's the famous six-star hotel, huh?
Indeed it is. Situated within the city's entertainment district, as opposed to its cultural district. It seems we've finally arrived at our destination, Tharbad.
I can't wait to see what their food is like. I've heard it's simply delectable.
So those kids you mentioned should be there already, right?
Correct. And whether or not you find them suitable for the job, I leave to your discretion.
That Etwas must be them.
Oh my gosh! It's LP! Hey! Over here! Swin! Nadia!
So, it was Pigtails and the pretty boy you were talking about, huh? Heard they were just little kids back during the Retributive Tower incident.
Well, they certainly aren't anymore. Anyway, let's park our car first, shall we?
other body was great too, of course. But this is something else. You look all grown up. Hold your horses, Nadia. I can't breathe.
Can you blame her? You were a shard body for ages. You look great, Lapis. We'll need to make sure to thank Jorg when we see him next.
Thank you. Gosh, Nadia, enough already! What? Oh, I see. Grown-ups don't do hugs, huh? Come on, don't do this to me, LP. If I don't get affection, I'll die!
Do you even hear yourself right now?
I'm pleased to see you're both in good health. I'll assume your homecoming was a good one then?
It was, yeah. Actually got a chance to work through some stuff while we were there, too.
And I'm glad we did. We also got to tell everyone about what happened to my brother. By the way, boss, did you pick out these clothes? Don't tell me this is what you're into.
As is expected of an attendant, I simply chose garments that seemed to best suit my master. And I'll refrain from rising to the bait, thank you.
Rufus and I picked this one out together. It's lovely, don't you think?
Can't say I disagree. By the way, he the guy you mentioned?
Kevin Graham. Just your regular old traveling priest. I've heard a lot about you two. Not just from Rufus, but from Arkwright and Wazzy too. And basically everyone in Crossbell.
Guess we really get around, don't we?
We've heard about you too. Like how you're the onion from Gehenna.
Yeah, exact. Wait, I am not an onion!
I'm Swin Abel, and she's Nadia Rain. Glad to hear you know Van already. Makes things easier for us.
So, I know you probably want to get right down to business, but personally, I think we should have a little fun first. Fun?
You see, I had the two of them make a reservation for us ahead of time. It's been quite a while since we've been together in one place, after all. So I thought, why not take some time to enjoy ourselves at the Aljamera?
Here I go, LP! Hiya! Not fair, Nadia! Ah!
Don't worry, I got this, Lapis.
Hey, Ass! No need to be a jerk!
Don't want to hear that from you!
You should. Still need to give Boss the old what for, after all. Then, I think I'll inflict some divine punishment on this no-good onion priest for ignoring that childhood friend of his.
When the heck did I become the... Wait.
Anyway, can you two please help me babysit?
How rude! I am an adult, I'll have you know. Talk smack all you want, but I know you can't take your eyes off me right now.
Huh? Well, of course I can't.
Huh? Oh, Nadia, your face looks like a tomato.
I must say, it's rather refreshing to see Nadia so flustered for once.
I am not flustered. I mean, it's simply a fact of life that we're a super lovey-dovey couple.
For what it's worth, I wasn't trying to fluster her. Though I won't deny that we are a lovey-dovey couple.
As you really have to stop doing that!
All right. Guess there's no harm in joining in. Let's split into teams, and whoever loses has to treat the winners to ice cream.
Boo! I deserve to be treated to ice cream regardless of whether I win or lose.
But why?
Gosh, such a princess.
We should probably teach her about the concept of humility someday, huh?
Yes. Someday.
Since when were you such a softie? That being said, though, Swin, Nadia, think you'd mind heading off to do your own thing for a bit?
Huh?
What do you...
I'll pay for all your expenses, of course. Feel free to do some sightseeing, enjoy the local cuisine, whatever you want. I mean, don't you dream of living that lazy life? You could just chill and...
Now hold on.
What are you trying to say? You want to cut us loose or something?
Boss, what's this all about?
So you two knew about this, did you?
I promise we're not trying to exclude you guys or anything. It's just that, well, I felt bad about forcing you to come along.
We know full well the path you two have walked. We simply wish to be more respectful of your feelings going forward. All that to say, this is your choice to make. Well, actually, it's Father Kevin's, but I digress.
Wait.
Is this about our oath?
Yeah. You guys swore to never kill again, right?
We're no longer anyone's tools, and we'll never force anyone to be ours.
You're the last person we're ever going to kill.
Farewell.
Well, let's just say this mission isn't gonna be casualty-free. And if you're not feeling up to it, I don't intend on pushing you to take part. You understand what I'm getting at, right?
I know just how important that oath is to you too, which is why I'd prefer to not drag you into this.
As for why I'm joining, I'm already a rotten bastard. And Lapis, well, she was always different from us anyhow. I imagine shouldering such a burden will be of little consequence to her.
How could you possibly know that? You know, we did a little research into your background recently, Mr. Thousand Hand Guardian. Or should I call you the Heretic Hunter?
The Church's Punisher. The man who rivals even Iscariot. While we were still with the Gardens, the Overseers warned us to be more wary of you than even the Society's own enforcers.
Well, I certainly don't feel like I could beat him. But I guess I can see why they'd view me as a threat. Actually, want to hear a funny story? See, during last year's whole Horacion debacle, I was on standby, in case things went sour, you know? If Almada or the Gardens got a little too close to fulfilling their plan, I was instructed to take them out, with one very particular artifact.
The same one you used to eliminate that Anguis.
Consider yourselves lucky that you left the Gardens. Knew a few folks that had been abducted and brainwashed by them, so I imagine you guys weren't there of your own free will or anything. But nevertheless, if we'd bumped into each other back then, you two would have been hunted down no mercy.
That's some confidence you got there.
We wouldn't have gone down easily. Not then, and not now.
Kevin! There's no need to be so rude to them.
At any rate, we won't be starting this request of his until tomorrow, which means you'll have the rest of the evening to think things over. And considering this establishment is only open until 7 p.m., I believe it would behoove us to move on to our lodgings for the night.
Right. Guess this really isn't the best place to hash things out anyway.
Doubt we'll have an answer for you anytime soon, though. Wait. We're staying here, aren't we? At the Al Jumeirah?
While I certainly wish that were the case, I'm afraid I don't have that kind of money at the moment. You see, after paying for both the pool and dinner, I have not but 10,000 mira to my name.
He had all his hidden assets seized by the CID recently. The secret bank account he made while he was still in the Empire, his stocks, credit, ingots, all gone.
Damn, they really stripped you bare, huh? Well, you have my sympathies. Maybe you can ask your little brother if he's got cash to spare?
I'd like to believe I'm not that shameless. That aside, I am dead. It wouldn't do to rise from the grave asking for money. In any event, I'm no longer a target of high priority to the CID.
Which means you just got a whole lot easier to hire.
Wait a sec. Then what was with that sports car you were driving? That thing's gotta cost at least $1 million.
That was a rental from Elsheim. In fact, I've already returned it to the dealer.
Something else to wrap my head around. So where are we staying then?
In the cultural district. The inn we booked is supposed to have some really tasty food, too. How could you? Just as delicious as dinner. Shaky shaka, right? The flavors of the eggs and ground meat mixed together just wonderfully.
It's shakshuka, Lapis. A traditional Central Eastern breakfast that uses both spices and chili pepper. Figured it might be a little too heavy to start the day with, but I think some spice was actually exactly what I needed.
Always good to try some of the local cuisine, you know? Also, I gotta ask, Lapis, how the heck are you keeping your dress so clean? I mean, you eat like a trash compactor.
Huh?
With her superb etiquette skills, of course. Another product of her superior processing power. You see, in order to maintain the grace befitting a Rosenberg doll, she utilizes her singularity to...
Would someone please pay attention to me?
Yeah, baby. Nice! I'm flying high!